Today we're going to be making this quick and easy Mother's Day card, or a thinking of you card, any kind of event you want to use it for, occasion rather, and using the Summer Afternoon Hostess stamp set that is available in the big catalog. I wanted to have a paper that was going to go with just about anything, so I decided to use the Summer Smooches paper right here that has Daffodil Delight, Island Indigo. Well, you can see it has a lot of colors that go with it. So from the Summer Smooches, I cut a 1-inch strip of paper that is 1 inch by 4 1/4 because that's how wide the card is. You can use either side you want. For the first card, as you can see, I used this side, and for this one, I think I'm going to have some fun and use that one. A little bit of the Lucky Limeade, cut 1/4 inch bigger, and then a 1/4 inch strip of the Lucky Limeade to go across the middle. Adhering that to, you have to open it, the Lucky Limeade piece, so just a tiny bit is showing around the edges. Okay, and then the middle one. I also have some strips of Island Indigo, or any color that you know will go with your paper. And I wanted to make some flags or banners, as these are called, because they're really popular right now. I used the postage punch for this card, and I think that for my second card here, I'm just going to use the 1-inch punch. And they are 7/8 inch by 4 1/2. I've got a piece of the Whisper White cardstock that I've cut into a regular invitation card size, scored, and I'm burnishing with my bone folder. Now I'm going to go ahead and lay these down so that I can see how they would go on the cardstock. So now I just adhere them down. Now I'm going to take this piece, which is really crooked here too. Boy, I'm just like taping everything in a crooked way today. And then laying it right across. And then you can always trim off any extra that you have right here with some scissors. With a piece of 2 1/4 by 3 1/4 Whisper White cardstock, I'm going to begin by using the Versamark ink pad and ink up the beautiful swing set stamp. And now I'm going to use some Early Espresso. Now if you've got one of the new pads that is made out of foam, then that'll be easier. But this one is one of the old ones, and I wanted to be able to emboss with it. So first I did the Versamark and then the regular ink. Now I'm going to emboss that with a clear embossing powder. Alright, so using the clear embossing powder, I emboss it with my heat tool until it's nice and shiny. Now I can do a watercoloring technique on it and not worry about the ink going anywhere, yet I didn't have the dark color of a black. I have a nice brown on there. Using the blender pens, that come 3 in a package, love these things. Make sure that there's no color on there. And the first one I want to do is a Lucky Limeade. Squeeze it to get some color on the back. I'm going to go ahead and lift a bit off and color the leaves. I'm going to use the Lucky Limeade and a sponge for the grass. And now for the sky, a tempting turquoise. Nice and light. And if you want, you can just retouch some of the areas to make them darker again, if you feel like your sponging made it too light. Let's just give it something to surround it. We've got the rich raspberry that I just cut, I think it was an 1/8 or a quarter inch bigger. So if this was 2 1/4 by 3 1/4, then that means that this is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then using the dimensionals, got some of them cut in half, others are whole size. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. There. And onto the card. All we're going to do now is have our sentiment. Now I wanted to trim just that little bit of extra that I had. There. Alright, the last thing is the sentiment. So we've got a really nice one in this stamp set. Nothing is worth more than this day. Little 1/2 inch piece of Whisper White. And using this rich raspberry, adhering that to a bit of Lucky Limeade, and then that will go on top of a little bit of rich raspberry, and every time you just cut the paper a little bit bigger, so that it frames it. Okay, I hope something came out straight on there today. Alright, so there we go. This one is the same colors exactly. You can see I was just a little bit lighter. I stamped off on my grid paper and then used it onto the Whisper White. And here I just went right on full strength. Still looks really nice, nice soft image. And there you go. So thanks a lot for joining me.